What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at these mini, Godzilla figures that I picked up this past weekend at up in Phoenix for Phoenix Comic Con. Now, just to say something, I am using this camera angle again because my normal camera angle really wouldn't work for something like this. That's something I'm going to start doing with my channel now a little bit more, is working on the camera angles to see, if I'm reviewing something small like this, or like with the last time I used this was the box day that I got from Greenwood Evil for his giveaway, and it was all, the Godzilla Battle Spirits cards. Stuff like that, you want to be like up close and personal, that way you can actually see things. My normal camera angle really wouldn't work that way. So I am going to start working with like distances and what would work as far as, of course, miniatures and cards are probably going to be like this. SH Monster Art's probably just a little bit closer, and X Plus I can be a little bit further away, and, because how big the figures are. But, because I mean, for all of you who have been with me for the longest time, of course, my camera always doesn't really like to focus, especially when I lean in and try to show you guys certain details, and I apologize for that. Of course, I don't do a lot of editing with my videos. My videos are very old school and simple. Of course, I just sit down, I have a blueprint in my head, and then I just press record and I go with it. So, of course, my videos are all nothing but, straight out of my mind, straight out of my mouth. It's hardly any type of scripting whatsoever. You guys get nothing but, raw footage, I guess, if you want to call it that. It sounds wrong, but anyway. I figured I'd review these guys first. In my Phoenix Comic Con haul video, I did say that at the end of the video, tell me what you guys want to see first. And I don't think many people finished watching the video because I really only got 2 comments. I got do the, Yuji Sakai complete works, do the small guys. And then I got one guy that said do the X Plus. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do these guys first, and then next is going to be the SH Monster Arts, and then save X Plus for last. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. And so let's just get straight on into it. Now, these guys, of course, I did not get at Phoenix Comic Con directly. I ended up getting them at, we took Saturday off from the con just to go around town and hit up collector stores. So I found all these guys at just shops around Phoenix, and it's pretty freaking cool. Of course, the guys with the labelings and the plates for the movies and whatnot are, of course, the Yuji Sakai complete works. The Godzilla in the middle, the 1962 coming out of the iceberg, all he has on the bottom is, of course, Toho copyright, and then the year and everything, and then all it says is Bandai. So I really don't know what that's from. I don't know if it's a Yuji Sakai from another line or what exactly it is. So if anyone has any input on that, please put it in the comment section. I greatly appreciate that. The Mothra, I hardly ever pick up anything Mothra because I'm not really a fan of Mothra. But this piece spoke to me just because of the Tokyo Tower that's broken, and then of course the cocoon that's cracked open. And I ended up finding out that this is the X Plus Origin. It's an X Plus Origins chess piece. Those chess pieces that came out that X Plus did, I guess, a good amount of years ago. So that's what she belongs to. And, it's a pretty cool figure. I really, really like it. Again, I'm really not drawn to anything Mothra, but this figure was pretty cool, and I picked it up for pretty much a bargain. So anyway, I'm just going to get straight on into it with the Yuji Sakai Complete Works figures. I guess I'll start off with the Godzilla 1991 from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. And very, very nice figure. Detailing very nice. Yuji Sakai does a great job on the sculpting, even on these mini pieces that represent little dioramas from a scene in the movie it's representing. So, of course, this is when they found out, Godzilla's back and he attacks the nuclear submarine. So this is actually, an underwater scene, which is really cool. So I really like that. Now, this would be something, if I really wasn't that too much caring about, like, algae and certain things like that, this is something that I would actually like to put in a fish tank. And I think that would look really cool, just, to finish that underwater effect. Because you really can't tell, unless you really know the scene in the movie. But overall, looks really great. Godzilla's eyes are painted really nicely. And just really, really, really well done. I really, really like this one. So I'll get him off to the side now. Next, we'll take a look at the Godzilla 1972 from Godzilla vs. Gigan, when he's at Children's Land with the final showdown. Really, really nice. I really like this one. All the ones that they had are ones that I picked up. They did have a few others, but I wasn't drawn to them as much. So I pretty much, again, just like what I always do, I just buy what I like. I really like this one just because of the Children's Land mushroom, gives it a lot of characters. And of course, Godzilla has the blood on the tip of his face and whatnot. Kind of hard to see, but it kind of shows up there for the coloring. But overall, the spines look great, tail, the pose, everything. Little mountainside here, all of it just greatly sculpted. You know, Godzilla versus Gigan, you know, plate there. Just very, very awesome. Put him off to this side over here. Let's see. Next, let's look at the Godzilla 1962 from King Kong versus Godzilla. Now, this one, when I looked up images of the Yuji Sakai Complete Works Godzilla figures like this, the only 1962 that popped up was the one where he has like his arms straight out, like he's doing the little clap effect, or, you know, clanging his claws together like he does in the film. That's the only one I saw that showed up like on images and whatnot. Not this guy. So, I mean, I don't know why this guy didn't show up on any of the images or not. I mean, it is a legit, you know, it's not a bootleg or anything as far as I can tell. But, yeah, that was just odd to me. I didn't see this guy pop up in any of the images. So that just made me kind of question and a little bit curious as to, like, is this guy like a limited or a special edition or something? I don't know. Because the only other one that popped up, like I said, was the one where he, you know, is kind of clapping and whatnot. But this is still a great figure. I love the 1962. It's one of my favorite suits. And, yeah, definitely couldn't pass this guy up. Detail looks great. The ground that he's standing on looks great. You know, this one is very plain. But still love it nonetheless. Great, great little minifigure. Next, we will move on to probably one of the rare, not one of the rarest, I want to say, because I really don't know how rare these are as far as, you know, which ones are more rare than others. But this is Godzilla 1973 from Godzilla vs. Megalon. And I was like, oh man, I was surprised to even find something like this. One I still want to say I want to acquire is the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla one, where Godzilla is knocking over the tower and he has like the crystals coming up around him. That one is really cool. I'd still like to find and get that one day. But this one's neat, you know, nice little mount. This one is, again, just kind of plain like the 1962 one. It doesn't have too much going on, but you do have a nice little, you know, detailed mountain hillside here. Godzilla, you know, ready to go up against Gigan or Megalon. And, you know, spines look great. Skin looks great. Overall, just looks great. Got those nice round, you know, beady eyes. Just very awesome. Very happy to find this one. And just because I brought it out for reference and just to show you guys again, here's the one I got at G-Fest a couple years ago. This is the Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Hedorah, of course. I really like this one. So now he's not alone. He's not the only one in my collection. I have a few other, you know, Yuji Sakai Complete Works. But this one I also like. So just giving you guys another look with this one. Stick him kind of over here with these guys somewhat. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this 1962 coming out of the iceberg. Again, very nice. When I saw this, I was like, that's really cool. And again, it's 1962, one of my favorite Godzilla designs. And I was like, that's pretty awesome, depicting him, you know, at the beginning of the movie. So the iceberg looks great, very nicely detailed. The water, very nicely detailed here along the edges. You know, spines kind of giving off a blue glow, you know, along with the iceberg and whatnot. His skin, very nice green color. But spines, everything just looks great. Great little figure. Again, just all the way around. Amazing. I love it. Very, very nice. Again, I don't know what that's from. So again, put it in the comment section if you guys can help me out with that a little bit. Now, lastly, let's take a look at Mothra here. Scoot him back just a little bit more. So here we got Mothra. from 1961 movie Mothra. Very, very nice figure. Again, I really don't go for anything Mothra. She was originally priced at $35, but I got her for $10 because, of course, she has 4 broken legs. So I was like, 35 bucks. She has broken legs, though. And he was like, $10. I was like, okay. You know, really easy negotiation there. But, you know, the color and the pattern on the wings look great. I've never seen any of these X Plus, you know, Origins chest pieces in person. But, man, you know, they look, you know, it's, you know, kind of like just having a mini X Plus. Looks great. Eyes are very nicely detailed. All the fur on her body. Again, the paint on the wings and everything look great. Even on the base, the Tokyo Tower and whatnot, you got all the rubble and stuff on the inside piece there where it's split. The ground and whatnot, you know, rocks and, you know, a little bit of, you know, trees and bush there underneath the egg. Or not the egg, but the cocoon. And then the cocoon itself, very nice, you know, hole where it's cracked open. And yeah, just looks great. No complaints whatsoever. Again, I think what sold me on the piece was really just the base itself, because again, I don't really have anything that represents Tokyo Tower in my collection. And you know, even just Mothra kind of hovering above it, it looks really, really freaking awesome, I must say myself, for as much as I don't really like Mothra. But it looks really awesome. So that's about it, you guys, for this kind of like mini review and kind of just looking at some of these pieces that I got. You know, nothing too much to elaborate about. You know, detailing is nice, and yeah, it was just nice to find some of these guys. But like I said, definitely gonna be doing, you know, SH Monster Arts next, and then save X Plus for last. But like always, hope you guys enjoyed this little look and, you know, mini review on these guys, and that's about all I got. So like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.